Guys, Real Housewives of Orange County is back on, and I am watching it with you guys kind of in real time. I mean, I'm in Europe, I'm in France, I'm American, but I live in France, and so I definitely can't watch it, with the same amount of in real timeness, I guess, if you will, as you guys, but I am doing it on a streaming service, so I'm trying to follow it. Let's talk about episode 1, season 17, episode 1. I'm so excited. Okay, so Tamara's back. The show starts out. I'm going to give a quick just recap and then we'll just talk about this. So Tamara comes back all dramatic on this motorcycle, and it's going back through the memories of all of her craziness. Um, it starts out with her talking to Sandy, her mom, and her husband Eddie, who I like Eddie. I think he's great for her. And then it talks about how she's been shading Emily. I love Emily. I feel like Emily is the one who resonates with me the most right now. One thing that I had to note that I'm noticing about this season is the sort of the effects, the visual effects. These reality shows, they just kind of follow a formula and they ever so slightly tweak it or always make it way like too much. Like the same formula that was used in 2007 with Keeping Up with the Kardashians, is being used here. Is just, you see the little lower thirds titles with all the glittery stuff. It just is like, it's too much. And even the transitions between the different scenes, it's just so kitsch. It's so clickbaity. It's like, guys, you don't need to do all this. And even some of the scenes just seem so contrived. Whereas in the past, with OGOC, OGOC, they literally could just put these women together and the entertainment created itself. But anyway, I also don't really understand why they have Shannon dressed up like an evil step witch, like some Medusa in a black dress. Like this, I have no idea. Heather Dubrow, I'm really liking Heather Dubrow this season. So it's hilarious her coming on here with Terry in a wheelchair. When I saw Terry in a wheelchair, I was like, what the heck is going on with Terry? He tore his meniscus working out. I'm like, okay, that's okay. But I really think that it seems like Heather has calmed down a little bit. Maybe she is growing and maturing and just sort of being a little less snobby. This is the good Heather Dubrow. I've seen these moments in past seasons with her as well, where she's just classy, calm. It's when she starts becoming a Karen that I'm like, Heather, girl, stop. Gina. I like Gina, but sometimes I just wonder why Gina's on this show. I'm just like, she's like the odd man out. I don't get it. But anyway, so she and Heather are talking and she's going on and on and on. And Heather's just like, yo, why did you shade me? And she's just going on and on and on and on and on, talking about random stuff. And I think right there, this is where you definitely see the difference of maturity, the level of maturity, and even age between these women. I don't know if OC is going to spin off, because there were all these theories before it actually came out that the OC was going to spin off into some show between the OG OC women and like the younger ones. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments if you know about that. I don't know how I feel about that. Anyway, there's all this tension between Tamara and Shannon, which Shannon seems different this season too. I don't know if it's like her and Heather had some like beta blockers, so maybe that's why they also calm. But I don't know. Shannon just seems wrung out a little bit, and Tamara does make this accusation that she and John, I don't know if it was in this episode, it might be the next, so spoiler alert if I do say this, but Tamara had made this accusation that she and John drink a lot. And so I do know that some people, especially in older age, when they drink too much, it just literally sucks the life out of them and they seem so listless and lethargic. And, it's for Heather, I'm getting calm, right? I'm getting calm and I'm getting matured. I'm getting classy. I'm getting that she's in a good place. With Shannon, it seems like something's going on. I know my girl. I love Shannon. I know my girl. So I guess we'll just kind of see how this plays out with the season. I really hate seeing Shannon and Shannon and Tamara struggle so much. I definitely think that they need to just go ahead and get back in on it. Then there's this yoga retreat thing where they all meet up together. By the way, I think the new lady's name is Jen. I like her. I like her. I guess that Tamara brought her in. She definitely seems calm. She seems understanding. By the way, guys, Emily's kid, when they were ordering at that burger joint or whatever, how she was mimicking Emily. That little girl. I can see she's got a lot of personality, just like her mom. I love Emily. You know, she's so down to earth. I also, I know that I hope I'm not giving another spoiler, but her husband Shane passed the bar, and I know that he is from the Church of Latter-day Saints. There's a whole lot of crazy far right stuff going on in the U.S., Shane. So please don't betray your fellow black people who love you and your wife. Please, please, please don't. Yeah. So by the end of the episode, whenever they all get together, that's when stuff just starts popping off. And they're talking about Shannon, and Shannon walks up. So, that was super duper awkward. And when Shannon, like I said, when she walks up, she's, I mean, I feel like she's classic Shannon. She is like not super duper always aware of kind of like what the tone of the room is. She's just sort of like quirky out in quirky land. And that's kind of how she was here. I'm just looking up what is the name of the new housewife. I think it's Jen, right? Yeah, Jen. Jennifer Padronti. Jen. I like Jen so far. Jen seems cool. She seems down to earth, but it seems like she's already trying to come after Tamara, which we'll get a little bit into that in the next, when we review the next episode. But, I feel like this episode, honestly, she already seems like she's coming after Tamara, and this is the woman who basically brought her in. I'm trying to figure out when Housewives will figure out that's, like, not the route to go. Like, that's gonna get you out. You can't shade an OG or an OG who got you on the show. Like, it's never gonna go anywhere good. Anyway, I mean, look at Real Housewives of Cheshire. Look at, shoot, Don Ward and Leanne. Look at that. Come on now. Come on. It's never gonna go anywhere. Magali. Look at Ampika. It's never gonna go. Anyway. So from final thoughts, what I got from this episode is that we're just basically catching up with everything. We're seeing that Heather and Shannon have come back together after they've had their problems. We're seeing that there's a huge rift between Shannon and Tamara. We're getting to know who Jen is. We're seeing the rift that kind of developed off air between Emily and Tamara. We're starting to see that die down. And Gina is the outlier. Like I said, I like Gina from a personal standpoint, but I don't know that she really fits here. But anyway, guys, I want to know what you think. Let me know in the comments. If you're new here, again, go ahead, hit the like and subscribe button, hit that bell so you know whenever I post video, and I'll see you next time.